Hi, I'm author Allison Spooner. And if you've ever lost someone and didn't know how to grieve them, or if you've loved or lost someone who struggled with addiction and carried guilt you couldn't explain, or if you've ever said, "I'm fine," when you weren't, you're in the right place. When I was 15, my dad lost his battle with alcoholism. And for a long time after his death, I didn't know how to grieve him because I was sad, but I was also angry and relieved and guilty for feeling relieved. And no one tells you grief can feel like that. So I wrote a book called The Things We Cannot Change, a story about the ghosts created by addiction. It's about Callie, who comes face to face with the ghost of her father 1 year after he passes. And Callie gets something I never got: time with her father to say all the things she never got to say. It's fiction, mostly, but emotionally, it's one of the most honest things I've ever written. And since writing that book, I wanted to give others a place where they could talk about the feelings that they might not be able to name, because not everybody writes a book or wants to write a book, but they all need somewhere to talk about those things. Because grief can be lonely. Addiction is lonely. Grieving someone with addiction can be lonely. And all of those things get heavier when you carry them in silence. So this channel is a space for honest conversation around grief and loss and addiction and all the ghosts we carry. You'll find stories, art, and conversation with and from people who have been through it. Maybe even you. You don't need to be healed to be here. You just need to be willing to feel something and maybe even share a little. So if this sounds like you, subscribe, hang out a little. And if you want to participate, have a conversation, or share art, check the description for the right links. And drop a comment and tell me what brought you here. I'm Allison Spooner, and this is a place to talk about all the things we cannot change. And you're not alone here.